Hey y'all, Justin the Zilla here, and today we're looking at the Jada Toys Universal Monsters The Invisible Man figure. Now, I've been after this figure for a while, and I'm so glad to finally get it, but we'll get a little close-up here in box of all the accessories and the figure we'll be looking at today. Nice little basic kind of window design, but nothing too much. Then at the bottom, nothing much there. At the top, little window. And then on the side, we have our Frankenstein monster, Bride of Frankenstein, and the Gill Man. So nice little design there. Then on the back, we have the Wolfman and Invisible Man, kind of promo image figures. And on the side, nothing much, just Universal Monsters and the Invisible Man. But let's go ahead, get them open. And here we have our Invisible Man figure out of the box here, and just by looking at it, like at this distance, it looks pretty good, but we're going to get kind of close up here. First, we'll go to the nice head sculpt there with all the wraps, and kind of you have a little shading on there, little detailing, so that looks really good. And then even with like the gold trim glasses with the black frames, and then having this whole red and yellow kind of striped robe that he's wearing here, and with the white gloves where he comes with a fist and an open palm coming around there. And then all throughout the robes you have this darker kind of shading, which is very nice. But then under the robes you have this bright blue kind of pajama pants pattern with red and black stripes. I never noticed that from the original movie, but it is black and white, so of course. But then you got some nice brown shoes there, so overall he looks great. But let's get on to the rest of his accessories. So our first pairing of accessories, we have his right-handed holding hand and his red book here. So not very much to really write home about when it comes to detailing and all that. Main thing really with the book is with the white paint for the pages and then the gold trim there on the actual spine. So it looks pretty good, but it looks very natural in his hands and looks very good. So on to the next accessory. And our second accessory that we're going to be looking at is his little beaker that he comes with, that he's holding in the same right hand as before. But it looks very nice. It's just a very basic beaker shape there with all the clear plastic, but then you have a little hole at the top, so if you want to put an effect piece in there, so that's very nice. But we just have him in a little kind of inspecting his vial pose. But on to our next accessory. And for the next accessory that we're going to be looking at is his black fedora he really comes with here, looking very, very sharp, if I could say. But it is a nice little texturing, little patterning up there at the top, and then even has the little, like the front there, and it fits perfectly like for the figure because obviously it's made for it. But I'm just not really familiar with him wearing a hat at that time with the rope, so he's probably never really gonna look like this. But onto the other accessories. And here we have one of my favorite sets of accessories for this figure, where we have his unwrapping head, where he has the one hand there where he's taking off his head wraps there. And as you can see, it's like it still has like that same kind of dirty kind of detailing on the head wraps as the regular head, but it's just a little bit more, I feel, dramatic, has that effect of like of him taking off and being very bombastic about taking off his wraps, and it just looks so good. It's a great effect, and the fact you can kind of actually see through his face just looks so good. But on to our next accessory. Now with this final accessory that he comes with, it's just a very simple little effect, but this is the hand where he is taking off his glove to show his invisible hand, and it looks very casual, kind of actually very cool. It's a nice, unique accessory to have. But since this is our last little accessory, let's get on to our comparisons. And with this comparison, we're going to be looking at the Jada Toys Invisible Man figure here. And of course, it's two different representations of the same character, where with NECA, they went with the earlier look where he has the regular suit with the false nose, the goggles, and with the wig, compared to Jada, where they went with the later film look where he's in the robes and kind of more casual. But overall, both of these figures look great. And on to our finale. So my final thoughts for this figure is this is a awesome looking figure when it comes to having all of the detailing and accessories that they put into this being so kind of like unique, but being having that classic kind of iconic look that this character is always shown in. So I definitely recommend it if you can pick them up at some point. So definitely go get them, but be sure to like and subscribe as always. But y'all have a good one. So thank you.